Hey guys and gals, this is Trent with Vulgar BMX, and today I have a real piece of work. A customer wanted me to fix up this bike for him. It's for his son. First issue that he said, brake cable is just dangling, no brakes work. Gyro is all loose, obviously no tension. I don't run brakes, so this will be kind of an interesting one for me to figure out. I think I got it though. I found some spare brake pieces in my extra parts bin, so I think I'll have everything I need to get these brakes going. But he's asking for a new chain also. He wanted new tires, but he wants the Colt camo tires, but those just aren't going to fit these brakes. And then he's also needing some new wheels because... So I have a set of Colt wheels I'm going to throw on here. We'll get to work on this. First thing I'm going to do is take off this wheel just to get that other wheel on so I can get the brakes set kind of correctly. I don't know exactly what tires this guy's going to end up wanting to go with, so I'm just going to get everything set up for just the wheel and then we'll see. Here's the wheel. This thing is minty. He wanted a free coaster for his son who's like 11 or something, and I talked him into the cassette. I figured it would have been a little bit easier for him to figure out. So these are just random extra brake pieces that I keep from brake kits I take off bikes. Comes in handy when I just need a couple small pieces like this. Saves a trip to the bike shop. Like I said, brakes are new to me, so I might not do everything exactly right. Might take a couple tries, but I'll get it figured out. So I loosened up all the barrel adjusters, and then I'm just going to try and pull this guy tight, get some tension on it, and then I'll adjust the barrel adjusters. The rear brakes went a lot easier than I expected. Once I get the tire and new chain and everything on, I'll fine tune them a little more. I'll move the pads. But that was a little easier than I expected, so I'm guessing the front one will probably give me problems then. Those are definitely going to have to be adjusted. They're angled all wonky too. Hopefully they're not bent or anything. Looks like the fork is pretty straight though, so that's a good start. Just moving these pads so they fit correctly. We want them clamping down perfectly even on the rim. we go. This is why you buy parts from us. I don't carry the junk. This rim strip isn't on even, so that makes it look wonky, but that baby is nice and straight. The next thing I am going to be tackling is the rusty chain, and I'll show you guys my little trick for putting a new chain on to make sure you get the right length. So you just pop this master link off, pull the back plate off, and it's that easy. What I do is I like to lay this out somewhere nice and flat. Got my replacement chain here. What I like to do is just roll out the new chain right next to the old one. So then you're making sure you're getting the same length. Just makes life a lot easier. I'll grab my chain breaker and get that guy broke. So don't count the master link here. You're just going to be counting to the end of the regular link. And there you go. You got the perfect length of chain. Now let's take that new chain. You got to feed it through your frame here. I'm not going to put it on the sprocket yet because I'm going to get this master link on first. And boom. So he wanted the camo tires, but they're just not going to clear brakes. So we're just going to put his old tires back on. So taking these wheels off and get those tires thrown on and his pegs. Get the brakes tuned up and this thing will be ready to ride. Now what I'm going to do is set the chain where I want it to be at, inflate the tires, and then adjust the brakes. I just got back from the test drive, tuned the brakes up and got this thing dialed in. One thing I did notice is it does have hub guards in the front and on this side. So I got this like universal G-Sport hub guard. I'm gonna see if the customer wants that. It's only $5. And also these pedals are pretty crappy, so I've got some We the People pedals. I'll see if he wants those too. I don't know if he does. If not, this bike is done. Pretty cheap build for him, but him and his son should be pretty happy.